Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of Baseless Speculation, the pop culture news on the research so you don't have to. I'm Joel.
I'm Jackson.
And I'm Joel. Why are we so low energy, boys? We've got a
I'm
mystery
Jackson!
to solve.
I went too far in the other direction.
Yeah.
Now, boys, who do we think the murderer is in Wake Up Dead Man? A Knives Out mystery?
Okay, three of the beautiful cinema's greatest detectives.
Greatest minds.
Greatest minds. People are saying many such cases.
Many
on the
saying
case.
clever boys.
Poirot types.
Yeah.
People have described this as, okay?
I would say Benoit Blanc types.
Benoit Blanc types, exactly. On the
Benoit,
case to
yeah.
get to the bottom of the mystery.
Exactly. First off,
killed-
what the mystery?
Who killed Josh Brolin's character, whose name is Joel Dusha, please?
Monsignor Jefferson Wicks.
Okay. Who
so-
A
killed Jefferson
charismatic
Wicks?
firebrand priest.
Whoa.
So,
Okay. Yeah.
before we get to that, just
Yeah.
in case you've clicked on this episode and you're like, I don't know what movies are.
I don't know what's
So we're
going
going to start
on.
at the start. What is a movie? Just kidding.
Easy
So,
question.
Wake Up Dead Man, A Knives Out mystery is the third entry in the Knives Out trilogy at time of recording.
Yeah.
There'll
Yeah,
probably a fourth one.
Probably.
I guess Knives Out franchise?
Yeah, exactly.
Saga.
Yes.
It's coming out later this year, and the Knives Out movies, they center around Benoit Blanc, as played by Daniel Craig. He's an eccentric crime solver.
Yes, he's got a funny voice.
A private detective, some would say.
Yes.
Not me, though. I'd say crime,
crime
solver.
solver.
Exactly.
Joel Dusha's Crime Solvers
Crime
is a great...
solver for hire.
Are you a detective? Not
No.
technically.
Well, it depends. Is there a license you need? Because if so, no.
Yes. I'm waiting. I'm waiting on my detective license. Till then, I'm just a crime solver.
Yeah. I go into crime scenes and I go,
You should call him a crime scene.
Crime-
Interesting crime
crime
scene
scene.
you have here. Do you mean crime scene? No. It is a seam of crime, like you might find a seam of gold in a mine.
So, no, you plebs call it a crime scene. I call it a crime scene because there are seams here they're cracking at the seams for clues.
Then you take 2 steps forward and you're standing in the dead body, leaning down to look at a bullet casing or whatever.
Blood.
the
go-
floor's squishy here.
I'll write that down in my notebook.
Step
pull
on
a
the
Does anyone
banana
have
out of your pocket.
Does anyone have a pen? Oh, here's one on the ground.
Okay, it's time to write down these notes.
Interesting.
I don't think this guy's gonna solve the crime. We should have got a real detective.
It was that guy.
Based on what? Don't ask questions. Just take him away.
Open fire.
Open fire. Then you pull out a gun.
Another crime seems solved.
It's the greatest crime solver generation ever seen.
It's beautiful, dude.
Okay, so famous crime solver, Benoit Blanc.
So the mystery of this movie is that there is a small town, a small insular parish,
Okay.
led by Monsignor. I don't know.
Monsignor, I think it's Monsignor.
Monsignor,
Yeah,
yeah.
Monsignor
I don't know what it means,
Jefferson
but
Wicks, as
yeah.
played by Josh Brolin, who famously said that making this movie was so intense that it felt like an orgy. And
Wow.
Mila Kunis, who's in this movie, said, "Oh my god, what?" And he went, "Ha ha, cool, normal guy stuff."
What does he mean by that?
What does he mean by that? Well, the cast also didn't know. Glenn Close, he interrupted Glenn Close giving a passionate speech about how she was really blessed to be in this movie to be like, yeah, it was like an orgy.
Was he just thinking about orgies
I
at the
get it.
time?
You know, is it like, I don't know if this is true or not, but like, I guess a Hollywood rumor or this happened,
Yeah.
I don't know. But is it in
Orgies are real.
No,
yes.
yeah, but in filming Eyes Wide Shut,
Mm-hmm.
it was like Harvey Keitel was meant to be in it, maybe, and it was in the orgy scene, but he jerked off and then came on someone
Oh my God. Classic Harvey Keitel.
And that's why he got fired from that film.
Knowing that Stanley Kubrick was a director makes me feel like that's probably a myth, because I wouldn't imagine that would be too far for Stanley Kubrick, because a real thing that happened on that is he famously wrecked a real-life marriage.
Yes,
which
that's
was
true.
better for Nicole Kidman
in the long run, but yeah,
She
good
would
point.
never have met our Keith.
Yeah. Yes.
Our Nicole and our
Our
Keith.
Nicole and our Keith. Wow.
yeah.
Australia's own.
Australia's
Yeah.
own
very
Keith
own-
Urban.
Australia's very own Keith Cole. That's how that's how I should combine their names.
Keith
That's
Cole.
a good one.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah, the couple named Keith Cole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My favorite celebrity couple, Keith Cole.
Well,
Neath
Keithman.
Keithman's good. I wish my
Keithman.
surname was Keithman. Jackson Keithman. I don't anymore.
Anyway, after a sermon, Wicks goes, he's like, hey,
Yeah.
peace out. Goes into a room. 30 seconds later, he's found dead with a bleed in his back, with no obvious way for someone to have killed him.
Okay.
So a
Interesting.
classic,
It's a
like,
locked room mystery.
Yeah. Yeah, but usually it's an interesting one because there was only one man in the locked room, as far as we can tell.
Exactly.
There is a new reverend in town, Reverend Judd It's not duplicity, but it's duplescent. Duplencity.
Duplicity?
Yeah.
Duplicity?
They're just making up names.
Making up shit.
I guess that is names. What is names if not made up?
Yeah, that is
everything
true.
is made up at this
It's also
point.
Judd with one D, which also
Oh,
feels
that's
wrong.
Oh,
fucked
that's
up,
great.
dude. That's-
Judd. No, that's good.
How many?
My name's Judd.
Judd.
Anyway,
How many
Yeah.
D's
Who
does Judd
plays Judd?
Nelson have?
he's played by Josh O'Connor, but what?
2.
How many? Okay, I have my mystery solved. Carry on.
Whoa, we're solving so many mysteries.
Yeah, we're crime
We're
solvers.
Yeah, so Reverend Judd,
Yeah.
to avoid his last name, he's now
Yeah.
Reverend Judd.
Just call him Reverend Judd.
Reverend Judd is a down on his luck young priest who has just been assigned to this small town. So
Okay.
everyone's just like, hey, you're clashing with the Monsignor. Monsignor.
Josh Brolin.
Josh Brolin. You can just say Josh Brolin, brother.
You're clashing with Jefferson Wicks.
Yeah.
So I reckon you did it. And he's like, I didn't do it. I'm going to
Okay.
call him Benoit Blanc. And as the trailer suggests,
Yeah.
that it could have been anyone at the parish.
Yeah.
Everyone hated this Monsignor.
Well, Monsignor.
Josh Brolin.
Josh Brolin.
Monsignor. I'm just going to
You're
keep
like,
practicing.
you're going to do it? Yeah, just practice makes perfect.
Monsignor Wicks.
Yeah.
He's like a hot-headed, everyone's going to hell type of guy.
Okay.
As we see in the trailer as well, he's screaming.
He's yelling at the parish, dude.
So Benoit Blanc comes in and he goes, this is very interesting because this murder,
Yeah.
I say, has been framed as a miracle.
A miracle.
Does he say that, dude? Well, this
Well,
murder, I say,
I say,
framed as a miracle.
This murder.
Yeah, he's Perky Pig. Perky Pig.
What I would say.
Perky Pig. Famous for their beautiful breasts.
Yes, dude.
Yeah, it is a combination, I guess, of Foghorn, Leghorn, and Perky Pig.
Perky Pig, yeah, absolutely, dude.
So the cast, and I've written down all the actors
Yeah.
who they're playing, and like just like a little bit
Little
of
bio.
Well, not a bio. I would say 4 words. at
4
most.
words to help us get into that
Kind of
crime-solving
like
mentality.
the Cluedo method, where it'd be
Yeah,
like
okay.
John Thompson,
Yeah,
cunt.
guys, I think we got a weird Cluedo.
I'm now Joel Dusha, famous crime solver. Is that your sort of technique? You come in and you go, to solve this crime scene, I will use the Cluedo method. Now tell me, was the deceased a cunt?
Cunt, an asshole, or a fuckwit.
I don't know, man. Elementary.
My dear Woffsome.
It's got some like mutt dog.
We got hit by a car on the way here.
Take him to a vet. No, your crime scene is more important.
Then both my sick dog and my head injury.
He starts lapping up the corpse blood. Good boy.
Good.
He's getting
Yeah, collect
clues.
the evidence. Smart.
He'll spit it into a bag later.
Okay, yeah, let's get this.
So
let's
Benoit
get this
Blanc,
cast and crew.
obviously Daniel Craig,
Yeah.
as we know, he's a crime solver, or as I've
is.
written here, private detective.
Okay, it's another name for it.
Probably not involved.
I reckon, yeah.
Considering he's not in the town when it happens.
Yeah.
But hey,
You never know.
yeah,
Long shot.
yeah. We got Josh O'Connor. He's Reverend Judd
Okay.
Okay.
Duplessis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Duplicity.
Because he's the one that calls him in.
Yeah.
Potential, because maybe he's calling him because he thinks he's too clever.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly happened in the first first film where Captain America was the one to call in Benoit because he thought he was too clever for all this.
Exactly.
But I don't know if they'll ever do. I
the
just
same
feel
thing
like
again.
they won't do that.
Seems unlikely.
Seems unlikely.
Well, yeah, because the first one, the murder was a suicide.
Yeah.
The second one,
It was.
it was the obvious bad guy, and the twist was that he's an idiot, so everyone was overthinking.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
an idiot, and there was twins.
Yeah.
Yes.
Twins, Basil.
I've also
Twins
just realized that
Basil.
I've written down Judd's last name spelt differently twice. Don't know which is the real one. That's a mystery for me to solve.
Yeah.
Anyway. So he's a young priest new in town.
Yep. Okay.
Seems, based on the trailer, to disagree with the methods of the deceased.
Yeah, and also he's got a, he's cussing.
He
and
says,
stuff.
holy shit.
Shit. Oh, sorry. I'm a priest. Interesting.
Then we've got Glenn Close
Yeah.
as Martha DeCroy.
Okay.
She is a devout church lady and Wix's right-hand woman.
Okay.
She's my look. Honestly,
Number one suspect?
When I watched that trailer, I just saw Glenn Close's face, and I'm like, "Yep,
She's the
she's
murderer.
the murderer."
Yeah.
That's my number one suspect.
Okay.
We got Mila Kunis as Geraldine Scott, who is a local police chief.
Okay.
Jeremy Renner as Dr. Nat Sharp,
Great
the
name.
town doctor.
Great name. Nat Sharp. Love it.
Kerry Washington as Vera Draven, a
Yeah.
tightly wound lawyer.
Okay.
Interesting.
Andrew Scott as Lee Ross. He's a best-selling author.
Okay.
All right. It often plays a villain.
Yes, he does. That's true.
We've got Kaylee
Interesting.
Spaney.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
cannot be how you
You
say
can
her
say
name.
Spady.
Spade.
Spade.
Kaylee Spaney.
Could be.
Oh,
make-
Kaylee Spaney. I
Oh.
was right the first time.
Spaney.
Spade.
Yeah, that is absurd.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She is
Yeah.
Simone
Mm-hmm.
Vivane,
Yeah.
a disabled former concert cellist.
Okay. Is
Yes.
it cellist or cellist? It's cellist.
What's she selling?
It's got to be cellist, right?
Playing the cello.
Yeah, you play the cello, you're a cellist.
Yeah.
But the more I say cellist, the more fucked up it feels.
Like, oh, yeah, now just say cello.
Cello.
Yeah, that sounds wrong.
Makes me think of crunchy jelly.
Yeah. Or like
Daryl
maybe someone with 21 Jump Street.
Daryl McCormick.
Cello.
Yeah.
My name Jeff.
Cello.
Cello. My name Jeff.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm back on board.
Cello, my name is Jeff. Yeah, that's really
Very
good.
nice. Whoa, we were. My name Jeff.
The
We're
greatest
crime
crime solvers
solvers.
the world's ever seen, dude.
Daryl McCormack
Yeah.
as Cy Draven, an aspiring politician.
Did you say side raven?
Yeah.
Cy Draven.
I love the name Cy. S-Y. Is that how it's spelled?
CY.
I hate that name.
And then we've got Thomas Haddon Church as Samson Holt.
You say
Okay.
Haddon?
Hayden.
Hayden?
Everyone's... Okay.
Haddon?
I don't know, dude. How's
Hayden.
it spelled?
Thomas Hayden Church.
Yeah.
Thomas Hayden Church.
Okay,
It's Hayden
then-
without a Y.
Yeah. Yeah, then that'd be Hayden.
Yeah. Samson Holt, a circumspect groundskeeper.
Yeah. Okay.
Now,
Yeah.
Interesting names.
in the trailer, everyone seems to be on blast from Benoit Blanc.
Yeah,
Sure does.
They're all in trouble.
And what we know about the movies,
Yeah.
it's not going to be as simple as, oh, it was Glenn Close whomst did it.
yeah.
yeah.
It's more likely to be God,
Yeah.
but it won't be God.
Yeah.
Because the movies, whilst being bonkers, are usually grounded in
Yeah,
a
yeah.
sense
There's
of
no
like,
magic
Yeah.
in the Knives Out
Yeah,
trilogy.
it could be like it was actually Josh Brolin himself that,
Yeah.
was trying to do this to be like, see, you're all going to hell.
martyred
Yeah.
himself,
Martyred
but we've already
himself,
had
but
a
accidentally
suicide
did
Yeah.
it.
Oh, yeah. What if he placed down a knife
and
To
threw
catch-
himself on it.
to catch a rat or something? And
okay.
then he fell on the knife.
Theory one.
Yeah.
Josh Brolin is the murderer, tried to kill a rat, fell on the knife.
He put the knife down on the ground, blade up.
Yeah.
Then he slipped on an unseen banana
A
peel.
second rat?
Yes.
The second rat
Benoit will
theory.
find a rat with a footprint in it, and he'll say, "This intrigues me. Beyond something's amiss." And he fell backward onto the knife, and then if they find him face down, which I'm not sure, that's because
He rolled over.
He got up, being like, trying to get the knife in his back, then fell on his face. Maybe when they do the autopsy, they find a rat inside him because he fell on the rat and it went in his mouth. What do we think, detectives?
A long shot. But if the clues are there, well, you know,
People say
Occam's
that-
razor and all of that.
Exactly. What does Sherlock Holmes say? When all things that are impossible are removed, all that's left has to be right.
Is it possible?
Yeah, exactly. Well, you know.
Do you want to hear what Benoit Blanc has to say about the murder?
Yeah, that's probably
yeah,
a
yeah,
good
yeah,
idea.
yeah.
We'll,
So he says, a man gives a sermon, and then in plain... A man gives a sermon, and then in plain sight of everyone, walks into a sealed concrete box. 30 seconds later, a man is lying dead. Editor's note, knife in back.
Yeah.
A classic impossible crime.
That's a great voice.
I love this guy.
I really like it. A classic impossible crime.
It sounds like, you know, it's like Orson Welles in his last years of life.
Yes, yeah.
With a massive cigar.
Absolutely.
I am Megatron.
My greatest role ever was Megatron.
I did it for the pussy.
When your voice
Awesome.
transforming robot, you're drowning in slids.
Yeah.
Orson, I'm sorry. I know you don't like to take notes, but you're playing Unicron.
I've never played a damn unicorn in my life, and I'm not about to start now.
Horses aren't people.
Horses.
Could a person play a horse?
Y'all forget.
When I'm a person and
Here's
a
the
horse.
thing about houses.
I may be getting on in life, but a man is not a horse.
Just the producers. Guys, is Orson Welles really that big a pool? I mean, we're advertising to
can we-
children. Children. Do children know
Children
who
don't care about Orson
I
Welles.
mean,
I don't know.
not Citizen Kane.
Yeah, they
I
want a
meant to
single.
call it Rosebud, but that's the name of the sled. Oh, I've wrecked my own movie.
Yeah.
Yes. Perhaps you've cast me as a horse because you think my name is Orson Welles. Is that the mistake you have made? Well, you are mistaken.
I will call my agent on the telephone.
That's
The
what-
Horson thing happened again. You have to stop getting me roles where I play a horse.
It's the planet. It's the planet. It's fine.
A
Planet?
No man is an island, nor a planet.
Orson Welles really got some good philosophy going on. I like it.
Yeah, me too. He's a thinker.
Yeah.
Okay, well, a classic way to solve a locked room mystery is
To unlock the room and get in.
yeah. But I was going to say is a classic solution is a contortionist.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, the whole the person, you know, we think it's impossible
Yeah.
to enter the room.
Yeah.
But actually a contortionist.
Exactly,
can get in
because
there.
he opens the door, then he closes the door, and oh no, it's either like a very small contortionist. It's like they're holding up against the edge of the doors or whatever.
Exactly.
He closes, they stab in the back, it opens. They're like, oh no, who could it
How
be?
could it have
And
happened?
they don't look behind the door.
Yeah, that's classic. Or they don't look up.
They
Yeah.
look up like classic Spider-Man.
Yeah, exactly.
Spider-Man theory.
Theory
Number two, Spider-Man did it.
would be a real change
Yeah.
for the Knives Out franchise.
Ryan Johnson, this is a Disney movie.
Yeah, okay.
Spider-Man is in Disney.
And Netflix also isn't Disney. Ryan Johnson worked for Disney, made The Last Jedi. Maybe
Yeah.
it was a under-the-table deal to get Spider-Man
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
That's true.
He's not owned by Disney, but actually Fox.
Yeah.
Actually, you'll find that Marvel...
One more thing.
Spider-Man, you're fine.
Now remind me, Spider-Man, who owns him again?
I think you'll actually find it was never Fox. That is
I'm
the
thinking of
X-Men.
X-Men.
My wife, she loves the X-Men series.
And that's a Fox property.
That's a
But
Fox-
this man
Sony.
claims that that Spider-Man is not owned by Sony. But then you'll find out that the deal is a simple lease situation, and the character is still owned by Marvel Comics.
I love this. I mean, like, I know Benoit's got a sort of foghorn leghorn to it, but you really emphasize that bit. It's really good.
Big fan.
Well, are
Okay.
any of the characters contortionists?
Well, I was going to say, like Adam Scott.
yeah.
He's a wee man.
Yes, that's true.
Adam Scott.
Not Adam Scott, Andrew Scott. Sorry,
Andrew,
I
yeah.
apologize. I apologize. My mistake.
I was like, I mean, Severance. He could have done it.
Could be as Innie did it.
Yeah,
He definitely
did it.
did.
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
Andrew
he's-
Scott.
Audi would have done it. Yeah.
Probably,
Yeah.
yeah. He's Innie.
Well, Innie couldn't do it because he's too young. I mean, like, couldn't be like, well, he's like he's so young as an Innie because he's only like a couple months old.
Oh,
you
that's
can't prosecute
true.
like
You
a
can't
couple
send a
months
baby to
old.
jail. Yeah, that's
he's
true. They
basically
wouldn't let
Also,
you.
the Innie can't leave the building.
Yeah.
Well, sort of.
Yeah, yeah,
Anyway, Andrew Scott.
yeah.
He's a little guy.
Yeah.
he could easily have been like hidden in behind that door.
Yeah.
However, he is seen in the pews.
That's true.
Making little like gestures.
Well, that's the thing.
that
Or
we-
like, here's the thing,
Yeah.
and the trailer could be cut in a mysterious way, but I believe that all of the thing that brings these characters together is that all of them are part of the church, and therefore would
So
be.
everybody was in the sermon.
Yeah.
And then Josh Brolin, Monsignor.
He goes, "Eat shit, you're all going to hell."
Yeah,
Fuck
not
you,
me, I'm going
fuck
to heaven.
You,
Yeah.
Fuck you, I'm off to heaven right now.
Steps into a concrete sealed room.
Yeah.
Then they
Closes
go,
the door.
bro, where's the priest?
Yeah.
Let's go look. Fell on a knife. Or has a knife in his back. Dead.
Yeah, either tried to kill a. Two theories: tried to kill a rat.
Yeah.
Spider-Man killed him.
Could it be a contraption of sorts?
Yeah.
A
Could be
booby
a
trap.
Okay.
Where he, where he opens the door and then the knife swing into his back.
I feel like Benoit, he is a good crime solver. The first thing he'd do is check for contraptions.
Well, yeah, but we don't know that.
That's true.
And because now the question would be, well, who set up the contraption?
Yeah, and who
Yeah.
cleaned it up after the murder?
Also, you got to
Here,
remember
the
that in both Knives Out and Glass Onion,
Yeah.
he solves the murder way before it's revealed in the movie.
That's true. Good point. Good
He
point.
probably has already figured it out the moment he steps in.
Yeah.
because that.
Now,
I think he.
yeah.
My memory of Glass Onion is a little more hazy because I've only seen it the one time.
Yeah.
But I believe that in Knives Out, he solved the case within like moments, but then he kind of follows Ana de Armas's character
Yeah.
around to figure out why this happened.
yeah,
rather
yeah.
than like, he's like, I know who did it.
But why?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
what?
like the audience know who does it
Yeah.
as well because the flashback is very, very early.
Yeah,
as well,
yeah.
Surprisingly, like okay.
Oh,
And so
okay.
it's less
And then
about
it's- yeah.
who done it and a why done it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then in Glass Onion, it's the very obvious person who did it, and Benoit Blanc's character seems to be more like, it can't,
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There has to be more to this because
Yeah,
if
which-
this is, and then it turns out that he just
No.
gets really angry, and in the
which
best scene of the
real
movie,
shitty.
he's just like, "Fuck you, you dumb rich piece of shit!
That's
you
awesome.
think you're clever, but you're actually so stupid
It
that it goes
works.
full circle.
Yeah.
I hate you."
Because I think it's like he's playing like Among Us or whatever at
Yeah.
the start with like a bunch of other people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And because he just doesn't get it, and like because he's missing all the obvious things.
Yeah.
So I guess he's hopefully like learnt from that.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah,
this
he's
time,
playing Among Us in the bath.
Yeah, that's right.
with Natasha Lyonne,
Natasha
Yeah,
Leone.
with Poker Face's own and
some director.
But she's not playing her poker face character, is she?
no, she's playing the Natasha Lyonne
That's weird.
self.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um.
So well, okay. I was thinking again, going by because whose name is Sharp? Jeremy Renner.
Yeah.
His last name is Sharp.
like a knife.
And a knife.
Also,
What is a
doctors.
knife? Sharp. Doctor.
Doctor.
What a doctor work with often? Sometimes a knife,
sometimes-
i.e. scalpel.
I would say that doctors actually don't work with knives that often now they've thought about
Surgeons work with
Surgeons
knives.
work with
Surgeons
knives.
actually, when they become surgeon, they drop the doctor and they become a mister.
That's true. But
it. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
I know it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Damn, I respect doctors, but I should respect misters and missuses.
Thank you, ally.
Hmm.
I think
Because when my son gets operated on by a woman and I say, but doctor, that's my wife, I understand.
yeah.
We know famous riddle.
Yeah. Oh, this is like the riddle.
The doctor's my wife.
Doctor's my wife. Yes.
Yes. Mothers can be mothers. Yes.
Yes.
And my wife can be so hot.
Oh, yeah. The most beautiful wife and surgeon in the world. But maybe if Jeremy Renner is a local doctor, he has to do both.
That's true.
He is he's the town doctor.
So
So
if you're a small town doctor, you often have to do like basically everything.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's just like small town doctors.
So how
They're
do
like,
you-
well, the hospital's like 6 hours away.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, time to perform this tracheotomy
yeah,
or whatever.
exactly. Chop off your ears or
Okay.
whatever.
Yeah.
So because
Hear
it,
about it.
Yeah. Your ears are getting in the way.
it's like it streamlines the process.
Yeah.
So
Like a seal.
Yeah.
in classic, like, let's kill a priest situation, there's usually two motives. One, fuck the church.
Yeah.
Two, fuck this priest for not loving the church.
Yeah,
enough.
okay.
Or 3, you fucked my wife.
Yes.
Or in Angels and Demons, they
Okay.
kill the Pope. I'm pretty sure
Because
there's a
Mary
half-
Magdalene had
No,
sex
no.
with Jesus
No,
Christ.
no. I think
Or
this
that's
is,
the Da
That's the
Vinci
Da Vinci
Code.
Code.
yeah. This was, I think it is.
crazy
The
to
Pope
crack a
is
code
the
and find
father
out that
of Ewan McGregor,
Right.
and a nun is the mother, maybe due to IVF or something.
Okay.
I don't know. I haven't watched it. I half watched it, and then my beautiful wife explained it to me, and I
Yeah.
half listened.
Yeah, that's good. But together, that's a whole.
That's
Yeah.
a whole watch. So it could be an illegitimate, child.
Oh,
Take it
okay.
back.
Yeah, so sometimes when movies like this do, it's a illegitimate child. That's a
Yeah.
classic. If I don't think they're gonna go because even though it's a murder mystery, they're probably not gonna go into the problems of the church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so he's not a diddler.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
because
diddling.
that's the Calvary murder mystery.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
if anyone's seen that movie.
No.
No.
I didn't spoil it by telling you that. But
Yeah.
Doubt.
this is a priest get
Changeling?
killed in doubt.
It is a doubt because it's Glenn Close is in that film.
Is
Right.
this what movie has the fake trailer for a priest movie at the start and like Elijah Wood or something as the priest?
I have
Are
no
you
idea.
thinking of Tropic Thunder, where they do
Yes.
Brokeback Mountain, but it's monks? Monkback Mountain?
I think I might be thinking of that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because of the Philip Seymour Hoffman and
Yeah, I know Doubt as
that's
well.
Yeah.
and that's the one where
Is that
it's
also
like,
Glenn Close?
I think that's Glenn.
Yeah, I
Close.
think it is.
And like
My
she
Little
just-
Machine's on fire because
Yeah.
of how fast
Yeah.
sometimes.
She's got like a lot of suspicion that he diddled some kids.
Yeah.
Meryl
and-
Streep
Meryl Streep,
Meryl
not Glenn
Streep.
Close.
and Philly Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah. Sorry, Meryl Streep. And
Yeah.
she's like, yeah, you know. She just has doubt. He's like, I didn't. But then you're like, oh, you don't know, did he?
Yeah,
Did he?
okay.
And then he gets moved again. Where's he going to go down? Where's he going?
Where's he
Which
going?
carriage? Yours?
Yeah,
Maybe?
he could be coming to
We
yours.
don't know. Ooh.
Ooh, spooky.
Yeah, don't send your kids to church.
Yeah, God no.
Anyway,
I feel like the Knives Out trilogy, though,
not going to do that.
I don't think they're going to address diddling.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Not the right, quite the right tone.
Also, they've done a thing where it's like, here's a religion, and based on the trailer, I don't think it's going to be like a real one.
It feels very like a crazy evangelical, like
Yeah.
fire, brimstone, you're going to hell. It does seem sort of Christian.
Yeah.
And so
They're playing
could
it
be-
safe by doing it's like Christian coded, but it's not actually Catholic
Yeah.
or anything. Leave us alone, the church.
It's like one of them Christian ones where they get snakes and they bite you or whatever.
Snake
deal
handling's a
with it.
fucking awesome religion, dude. If I had to be religious,
That
I'd go
one.
snake
Dude,
handling.
you do right now.
I have to be
Yeah.
religious.
Yeah.
Atheism's
Well, how else-
banned now. You got to pick one.
We are a
snake
religious
handling,
company.
dude. Because snake handling,
Is the best one.
well, it's like it doesn't work. It's like a gamble every time.
Yeah, and then
It's-
maybe you get immune to snakes after a while.
Well, after a while, I gotta survive a lot of bites before I become immune to snakes.
Why would you kill a priest who is very fire and brimstone? Either one. He's a hypocrite.
Yeah.
So like, the hypocrisy, whatever he's saying, like you're all sinners, except for me, I'm going to heaven,
Yeah,
I'm God's
okay.
special boy. And you're like, no, you're not.
Yeah, maybe he's done
So
something.
maybe he's done something,
you know-
or it's like has there been something else in the more recent past?
Yeah.
where like say there's something has happened, maybe someone's family member has died. And
Yeah.
it's like your family member, they're going straight to hell, and they're like,
true.
I take umbrage with that.
True.
and I'm gonna send you to hell.
Yeah.
Why else would you want to kill a fun?
Fun. Seems like a laugh.
You hate the town to stir up a mystery.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Could be maybe the hint is in the title.
Yeah.
But like maybe killing the priest, maybe there's like a bigger thing happening in the town. Like think like Hot Fuzz.
Yeah.
Well, a crucial bit of the trailer that we have been ignoring, theory 4 maybe, is the diamond.
Oh yeah, we've ignored the
There's
diamond.
There's a shot of a diamond in the trailer. So what
diamond
about
in the
this?
rough, you
Theory
say?
4, the conspiracy.
Yeah.
Somehow there's a diamond that there's a bunch of people that maybe it's like a tontine situation, right? Where it's like whoever is remaining gets the diamond, but the priest is in the way of getting the diamond.
Yeah.
So if
we're all getting old.
If
So-
we kill the priest first, then he's no longer going to get the diamond. It's going to go to the town or something. Or maybe, I don't know, the diamond belongs to the church. Like they've found the diamond in the town and somehow it's going to the church before anyone else. But they go, if we kill him, the diamond goes to the rest of us. This is falling apart in my hand.
Here-
The diamond's crucial.
I reckon
Yeah.
Mila Kunis kills him. So
Oh, okay.
Geraldine Scott, the local police chief, and I think it's because there is a bigger, like a way bigger thing that's happening in the town. Like
Yeah.
it's like so corrupt, or like she's lost, like there's no justice in the town because it's ruled with an iron fist by this priest.
Someone did something and they got off because they're the Monsignor's special little guy.
Yeah, and I
Okay.
think Wake Up Dead Man is like, oh, we've got to like, obviously they're not actually bringing him back from the dead,
Yeah.
but it's like we've got to wake up, like dig up the past of this dead man
Yeah.
to reveal the true pieces.
Maybe it's like
and that also fits in with the Knives Out thing of
Yeah.
like Benoit Blanc will be rolling and be like, she did it, but why?
Yeah. Maybe
Sorry, but why?
maybe it's like everyone in town is a piece of shit and has done a separate crime, and this priest is so incensed by their unchristianness and their
Yeah.
hypocrisy that he kills himself.
Yeah.
So that Benoit gets brought in,
Yeah.
so that he can investigate everyone
Now-
in town.
However, the young priest is the one that brings in Benoit,
Yeah.
not the old priest.
Well, maybe
The
the
old
young
priest is dead.
Knife in the back.
Wake Up Dead Man, call Benoit Blanc die again.
But because with the title "Wake Up Dead Man,"
Yeah.
I wonder if the priest that died, we're gonna hear from him somehow beyond the grave, not in necessarily a supernatural way.
Yeah.
But like he's set up something.
Yeah.
That he's still feeding clues to.
Well,
Yeah, like
Benoit.
when I die, this will be released.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Glass Onion and Knives Out, whilst loose,
Yeah.
do actually fit the themes of the movie, but
Yeah.
they are also song titles.
Yeah.
Knives Out's a Radiohead song.
Uh.
Glass Onion's a Beatles song. Wake Up Dead Man. Oh, that's from four beautiful boys in Ireland, U2,
Nice.
who recently have said some things that make them huge pieces of shit.
Yes.
So have Radiohead. In fact, we're 2 from 3 for Zionist
Okay.
bands.
Wow. The Beatles weighed in yet?
Let me tell you, I think we're all lucky to be living in a world where John Lennon's dead, because he would say some crazy things.
I think that every day when I wake up.
Thank
God,
John Lennon's dead.
Yeah.
We should free Paul David Chapman. That's not his name. Mark David Chapman.
No,
Yeah.
no. He
free
was
Paul
also a
David.
piece of shit.
Yeah.
You can have two pieces of
Oh,
shit.
absolutely.
Maybe
dude.
that's what Wake Up Dead Man's going to be about.
Yeah.
Everyone's a piece. Well, that's classic Knives Out. Everyone's
Yeah.
a piece of shit.
I think everyone will be a piece
Oh,
of
yeah,
shit.
you could
I
do
mean,
the
everyone
whole,
looks like a piece of
Yeah,
shit.
you could do the whole. I love the murder on the Orient Express. Of, Well, we all took a turn.
Yeah, exactly. We all
We all
did it.
kind of stabbed him, so you can't arrest a town for
Yeah.
the murder, can you?
And then
I mean, well, we
Poirot
could.
goes,
Oh,
I
fact.
can't, I can't, I guess.
Poirot, but when he realizes everyone did it, he gets really scared. I have solved the mystery. Oh, fuck.
I have not so. It is one of those unsolvable mysteries.
This is one of those things that
Um,
just happened.
A dog did it.
We found him like this. A dog probably did it
Have
and
no
ran out
fear.
of train.
Put away your guns and knives.
Yeah.
A dog did the crime. And he will be hanged in Washington when we
Yeah,
arrive.
when the Orient Express stops at Washington, D.C., we will hang the dog.
The dog, which
Yes.
has Sacre Bleu escaped the train.
Have you seen this dog, sir? Because I have not. crafty dog. I'll go find it.
And I guess we shall all forget about this.
There was no
forever.
murder.
Nobody no cry.
Nobody no cry. Just like opens the carriage door as the car. Yeah, anyway, goodbye.
It's time for me to
Au
leave.
revoir, Johnny Depp.
That would make a great name for a movie.
Yeah.
Au revoir, Johnny
Depp.
Depp.
Yeah.
Johnny Depp.
Well, yeah, because
Yeah.
the Knives Out movies are obviously, they're like a modern take on Agatha,
absolutely.
Agatha Christie stuff. I always found it weird because Murder on the Orient Express is a weird place to start with that movie trilogy because it has like a big famous ending of everyone had
Yeah.
a stab. And then, Death on the Nile.
I don't know that. I never watched Death on the Nile.
I'm pretty sure it's just one guy did it.
Yeah.
Gal Gadot,
yeah.
maybe? Or is she the one who gets No, she's the one who gets killed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah,
It's
it seemed bad.
And
kind
then-
of got like a like daytime
Ghosts in
phone.
Venice or
Jones
whatever.
in
There's
the
a
Mirror or
third
something.
one?
Yeah, but it's like
Bullshit.
Apparently, the third one's not bad, is what I've heard. That it's like that those movies basically exist because Kenneth Branagh is like, yeah, I love being Poirot, so I'll just keep doing
fair
it for
enough.
whatever
I mean,
reason.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, it gives an origin story to his mustache.
Yeah, that's
Because
right.
he's been slashed in the face.
Yeah.
I have seen that.
Yeah, and I think that one part of the solution is that ghosts are maybe real.
A haunting in Venice.
A haunting in Venice.
Ghosts are real.
Yeah. I like.
Kenneth Branagh directed the Artemis Fowl movie.
Wow, that's a lot to think about.
That's a very deeply, deeply upsetting movie.
In the Artemis Fowl books, one of the characters is a dwarf who eats dirt and shits it out.
That happens in the movie.
Wow.
It's deeply,
I mean, if you
deeply-
ate dirt, you'd shit it out. But what do you mean?
Like a worm.
You
Yeah,
talk
but
about
you would also shit out.
Yeah,
Like,
but
whatever
not,
you eat.
But if I ate dirt,
Yeah.
one, I'd get sick. Okay?
Probably, yeah, but you'd
And
also
then
shit
two,
it out. Yeah.
I would shit it out like a day later,
Yeah.
maybe. But he eats dirt and then shits it out basically immediately.
is his name
That's-
Mulch Diggums?
Yeah, Mulch Diggums.
That's
Yeah,
like
exactly.
a-
He's
efficient.
played by,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly, he's played by Josh Gad in the Artemis Fowl movie.
damn.
And it's so upsetting because he does unhinge his jaw. Yeah.
Jesus
They
Christ,
changed
dude.
everything about Artemis Fowl, but not that part for some
That's
reason.
crazy.
Why would you? It's written.
Yeah,
it's so
Artemis-
beautifully,
bit of the book.
and it's
Because
quite
Artemis,
poetic.
Artemis Fowl in the book, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, he's like a
kid.
wretched little psychopath
Yeah.
from memory.
Yeah, but then at the end, he's like, "We'll work together." I'm still a piece of shit
Yeah.
kid, but we've got a joint goal. now.
I gotta help the fairy
And
realm
then
or whatever.
throughout the books, he redeems himself and really he stops being a psychopath.
Yeah.
he learns empathy. But in this movie, they're just like, he's a little kid and
Yeah.
he's just smart.
Yeah.
Mulch Diggums eats dirt. It's bad to look at.
Shits it right out his asshole. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's impressive.
Yeah, dude.
Okay. So
Well,
you're
maybe-
thinking it's like a town, like.
Well,
you know,
I wonder if for some reason, because it could also be.
cult reveal a cult. This is
be.
already culty, but like, what if it's like a bad cult, like a murder cult?
What's the diamond got to do with it?
Cults love diamonds. Are you fucking
you're
kidding
right.
me?
You're right, dude. Cults love diamonds. Maybe because I get the feeling that Josh Brolin's character is in the way of everyone else getting the diamond. I don't know how. And maybe there's some bit of this
But
where
how, in a town where everyone wants the diamond, is killing one man going to give you one other person a diamond?
because it could just be like maybe.
An heir to the diamond?
Okay, how about this? Back to my Glenn Close theory, based on
Okay.
absolutely nothing.
Her
Yeah.
vibes alone.
Her vibes
Yeah.
alone.
She is Wix's right-hand woman.
Exactly.
yeah, okay.
So he has it so the Monsignor has the diamond. The
Yeah.
diamond belongs to the church.
Yeah.
And that's what is. But it's a kind of bit of a secret. No one really knows about the diamond. Maybe there's some rumors about the diamond.
Yeah.
But there is definitely a diamond that, Monsignor has. Maybe it's like a prominent part of their religion.
Okay.
Maybe it's part of the iconography, whatever the fuck, right? And so it's like, it's there. Glenn Close. She know all about that diamond. She kind of want that diamond.
Yeah.
New cunt's coming in.
Ah.
And if the new cunt comes in, he's going to find about that diamond, and then we're just going to keep it in the church. So she got to act quick. Because if he comes in and needs the understudy or whatever,
Yeah.
understudy,
Yeah.
Priest understudy, yeah.
whatever, and he's like, yeah, okay, and then the Monsignor's going to be like, and this is our precious, special little diamond,
Yeah.
that all our mystical god powers and religion comes from this.
Yeah.
You got to protect it with, and he's like, oh, of course I will, because of course I'm part of this religion.
Yeah.
And that's when Glenn Close has got to be like, I got to do this quickly.
Yeah,
And so then by getting rid
okay.
of the Monsignor, everyone is now focused too much on this murder, so she can pull off the best diamond heist the world's ever seen.
Yeah.
Yes.
She
And so
does
she tries to-
oversell when they discover the body, because they all discover the body as
Yeah.
well. When they discover the body, she's the only one who loses her mind.
Exactly.
Overselling it.
Faking it.
I am
okay.
watching the trailer again now on mute, and I'm
Yeah.
trying to figure out if there's any context to this diamond.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because then I reckon, so maybe there's like yeah, with him dead, she can act like, get whatever it is. Like maybe it's like, when he's there, it's like in his room or whatever it is. Like he's got a key or something.
Yeah, but if he's dead.
But if he's dead, I can get the key, I can unlock the safe, I can get the diamond, and I can get out scot-free and live my sweet beautiful life.
Diamond
and then
life.
it revealed, actually, that's her fake name, right?
Yeah.
Like maybe she's not even her real name. Then she's just doing the long con.
She's
she wants that goddamn diamond, and she's been like, she went to this town to find this diamond, realized it was the Monsignors or whatever, wormed her way up to be, the right-hand woman, and then got almost indoctrinated by it all.
Yeah,
and then and then you could be like, then something happened when she's either like, wait a second, I'm here for that diamond.
Yeah, that's
or
right.
she's like, this is a long con and I want that diamond.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's taken years to get to this point because she's like, I have been poisoning him.
Yeah.
And he's been bitten by all these snakes.
He's the snake animals and he's immune to
I've been
snakes.
trying to kill him for so long.
Yeah.
And he won't die.
Well,
now I just, you know what? I got a little contraption.
Yeah, I've built a device, an apparatus to stab him in the
right
back.
in the back.
Exactly. I've
dead.
given him a trapped coat that will stab him in the back when he walks into the room.
So and then that's how she gets diamond. So that's look, this is my little based on vibe alone speculation.
The Glenn Close vibes theory.
So the big diamond is in one shot. You can't see who's holding it. You get no context. It's just a close up of the diamond as they rotate it slightly.
Yeah.
See?
But in the end of the trailer, I think there might be another, because this isn't like people
clue.
stopped kind of doing this because Marvel, the MCU started lying to us by putting things in trailers and CGIing stuff out. But people stopped doing that because it's a waste of money and time.
Yes.
In the last scene of the trailer where Reverend Judd is being like, "You pieces of shit," and he's holding a note, so he has something.
Yeah.
The whole cast isn't in the room that he's yelling at.
Oh, okay.
Andrew Scott. So we've got. Hang on, I'll give their job titles rather than the names. So
That's a good idea.
Or do you
'cause
want
I don't-
both?
Yeah, no, just the titles. That's all that
So we've
matters
got
to me.
the author,
Yeah.
the celloist,
Yeah. Chalice?
cellist,
Yeah.
the doctor.
Yeah.
So sorry, hang on, I lost who was in there.
Yeah.
The doctor, the lawyer, the author, the cellist, and the
Who else in whatever?
and the
Glenn
devout
Close,
church
yeah.
lady. Yeah.
Okay.
What about this for theory? Okay. Theory number 5
Or 6.
or 6 or 7. Josh Brolin isn't actually a priest. So,
Aspiring politician also walks in behind the two people when they're making the speech. He's also in the room.
so I'm imagining
Fake priest.
fake priest
He's
theory.
a pirate.
Yeah, no.
Why pirate?
He got long hair.
And treasure.
Oh, and gems. Yeah, okay. All right.
Pirates fucking love gems, dude.
Dude, that's their whole thing.
They
whole
can't
thing.
shut
Think
up
about
about
Oh,
it.
actually,
Think
they
about
got
a
two
pirate.
things: boats, gems.
Parrots. Three
Parrots.
things.
I was going to say
Yeah, yeah.
parrots.
Some fucking hate pirates. Sometimes they got sea dogs.
Yeah, yeah,
Or are they sea dogs?
Well, they are salty sea
They are
dogs.
salty
Yeah, yeah,
sea dogs. Is a sea dog a dog on the ocean or like on the boat, or is a sea dog a seal? Because when you say sea dog, I think seal.
I was imagining like a salt encrusted dog on a boat.
Yeah, I was thinking they got like a pet seal.
Yeah.
Here's like a
This is our sea dog.
relatively-
And I'm like, that's a cool sea
That's not a
dog.
fucking dog. Yeah.
Being on a boat or being a pirate or whatever would actually be so easy, provided I don't get seasick. I reckon I could do it.
You could be
Yeah.
a pirate?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I
Where
think
would,
it'd be awesome.
where would you? What job would you?
Yeah,
want
well,
on
what
a
are you doing
pirate
on the
ship?
boat?
Dude, whatever. Get me mopping the decks or
Yeah.
cleaning the cannons or whatever. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, yeah.
Give me some meaning in life.
Okay.
Yeah,
I want
that
to be a
would be-
sawbones. I reckon
Yeah,
that'd be
oh,
fun.
that's awesome. Where they come in and they go, "Hey, I've been shot in the leg," and you go, "I'm going to chop off your whole lower half."
Yeah.
From the hips down.
I'm
Time
gonna
to remove
the
that
torso-
leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to remove your torso and show your arms and legs to your head.
Yeah.
I'm going to look like a jellyfish.
There's no rules on the ocean. That's what I'm hearing.
I go in with a shot like knee, and then I come out just a leg attached to my head, hopping onto the deck. I'm all fixed, lads. Or just a head on a peg.
I come out just wiping blood on an apron.
Hop, hop, hop.
Chewing on your loose arm.
Let me at him. Let me at him. Put me in a cannon. Fire me.
Whoa!
Did
Jackson.
it again, boys. Did it again.
Well, you wouldn't even be a human cannonball at that point. You'd just
No,
be
a
foot
head on a
a
stick.
cannonball.
Yeah.
Just be a foot.
Yeah. You
Foot 'em, boys.
roll my head out. I survived. Well, no, what if it's the kind of thing where there's like, because I guess this is kind of maybe Murder on the Orient Express. He's sort of similar. But in the past,
Yes.
all of these people got together to steal a diamond or something.
A heist.
A heist, you might say. But then they were like, we need to lay low. And now in the present, it's all kind of coming to a head. And they're like, I'm sick of laying low. It's time for me to get that diamond that we heisted so long ago or whatever.
Oh, yeah. And like, and so maybe the Monsignor, he's like maybe wrapped up in his own bullshit.
Yeah.
So he's like, look, hey, we all heisted that diamond, but we got it good here.
Yeah.
I rule this town. Why would I give this up?
Yeah, because I just think if I was going to fake being a priest, you go fire and brimstone, you oversell it.
Yeah.
So, maybe, he's not a priest, or he's like, he was a bank robber or something back in the day, stole the diamond, hid it. Everybody in town in his parish was like, wait a second, we've discovered that our priest is not a priest. He's been lying to us all these years.
Yeah, this is very, I guess, like Primal Fear.
Yeah, okay.
Like, I guess, the sequel books of this, the Aaron Stampler, who's like played by Edward Norton in the Primal Fear. Yeah, like he's like, he plays like the innocent, but he really is the perpetrator. And then
Kyle Soze.
Yes, Kyle Soze.
Yes, dude.
Aaron Stampler. But in the books, so he goes on and he becomes a cult leader and makes a religion and that kind of stuff. So like, maybe
you think this is Primal Fear 2 secretly?
No, but I'm thinking maybe like, that the idea that like someone is like, oh, okay, I've become like, I am in trouble with the law because of all this, like whatever I've done, maybe diamond heisting. Maybe I become a priest.
Yeah.
And so then all the others are like, the old guard are his crew.
Yeah.
So I don't think a lot of them would.
No, maybe like, that part's...
Glenn Close potentially would be part of that crew.
Yeah.
Because Jeremy Renner and...
But they could, because if they found out about it and they found out that there's a diamond, that they're like, well, he's not even a priest, we kill him, whatever. But I think that what I like about that theory is that I like that the new priest, he doesn't know this.
Yeah.
And so when the new priest gets the Benoit Blanc here, everyone's like, fuck.
Yeah.
What are you doing, dude?
Now, I think you're both falling for a red herring. And I think the diamond means jack shit.
Okay.
I'm putting my knowledge of crime.
Your crime solving?
The crime database.
The crime knowledge?
Yeah. So I think that the diamond means jack shit.
Yeah, okay.
And I think that now looking at like the roles that people have, so it's presumably a married couple. They have either a married couple or siblings.
Yeah.
Either way.
I'm gonna guess married couple.
Yeah.
One of them is a lawyer.
Yeah.
A tightly wound lawyer.
Okay.
And the other is an aspiring politician.
Yeah.
They're in a relationship of some variety.
Yeah.
A close one, whether it be familial or marriage.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They would run the town, basically. Like, as in, like, a politician and a lawyer.
True.
That's a crazy combo. Police chief. I'm going back to I think the police chief's in on this. Police chief is either going to be part of them running the town, or alternatively, is like, I've lost.
Yeah, it's like Mila Kunis. She's
Mila
the
Kunis.
police chief, or do you see a
She's
police?
Local police chief.
Yeah.
She's the police chief. Okay.
I think she's like, this town, I've lost.
Well, you could have this like,
I'm sick of like
power
pretending to fight crime because these two secretly run the town and she orchestrates, and I would say that the head priest is in on that dynamic as well.
Could it be it's like a power play, right? So you've kind of got like, who is actually in charge. You've got the priest and he's running the town his way.
Yeah.
You then have the politician and the lawyer. They're running it like in a more...
I think it's a trio.
Yeah.
I think
they're running
it.
You got fire and brimstone. You got like the heart of the people, the soul of people. You got them like they're in charge, right?
Yeah.
But you got the politician and the lawyer being like, no, we're going to use fancy, more modern laws to try and run this town. And then you've got the police chief who's in the
just
middle.
like, fuck this town.
Yeah.
So I think that it's either going to be the politician, and I know this is kind of cheating because I'm presenting two theories, but I think it's. Look, I reckon I've nailed the goal. It's just like, which side of this? It's either going to be politician and lawyer are like, we've lost this town to religion, and we're modern thinkers, and this is going to be the way we run it, and the police chief is in on it. Or the police chief kills the priest to be like, this guy's a sack of shit, and he's the most powerful person in this town, but these two are secretly burying everything in the town, working together with all of these job roles that... potentially just work to create this horrible community where it's a lawless town and we just pretend everything's fine.
Yeah.
I murder someone, everyone's like, oh, fuck. We've lost control.
Yeah, okay.
Bring in external forces, and we're going to fucking expose the shit out of this shit.
Okay.
Lock it in.
Yeah, because I think it could be is a similar vibe.
Town's gone to shit, brother.
Yeah.
Like it's that sort
Fuck
of
this shit town.
Well, it's like in Game of Thrones, how like when Varys says to like like Ned the all right, so you've got like the king, the religious man, whatever, like who's
running the
charge,
town,
like, who's running the
really,
town.
yeah.
And it's like, well, whoever you can convince to the person who's holding the spear to stab.
Yeah.
So I think that could be the cop is probably like a useful person.
Yeah.
I don't think they're in on it necessarily, but I think they might be being used by both sides.
Yeah.
Because I think it could be a religion thing versus the politician.
Yeah.
The lawyer. And I reckon those are your two factions.
Aspiring politician feels very loaded.
Yes, aspiring like you'll do anything to get in power.
So I reckon they're the one that's have orchestrated it. And to try and like get rid of this, crazy guy who's very much fire and brimstone. And because maybe they don't realize there is like other maybe there is like to combine everything.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, that's what's happening. But like they don't realize that the whole like gem heist. Or they weren't really a priest or whatever. Like they just think he's this piece of shit priest, and that's what happens. But then Benoit comes in and he's like uncovering so much more than these guys expected.
Yeah,
but I reckon maybe I'm gonna be egg on my face, but I reckon the cop is like either gonna just be completely oblivious, or a useful idiot in terms of like they don't really know what's going on, and they're being played by almost everyone.
Yeah. Kind of Fargo style.
Yeah.
Oh no! Wait, no. Actually, in Fargo, she does know what's going on.
She figures it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
So let's all maybe before we get to we'll just quickly all lock in a theory each.
Okay.
And then we'll head to the emails.
Okay, sounds good.
People could have emailed into the show.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm looking in. Police chief did it because they've lost control of the town, either on behalf of the lawyer and politician combo, or in spite of them. But I think that the police chief is the one who orchestrated this. You think that
Glenn Close, because of I reckon it's got to do with like
her vibe,
and it's all to do with maybe that dime. I mean, look, it could be red herring, as you said, but I reckon it's got to do with like she wants something from like that the Monsignor is protecting or like stopping her from achieving, and the new guy that's coming in will ruin it, and so she got to act quick.
Yep. And Jackson,
I reckon it's Glenn Close.
This is the only thing I'm locking in because the only thing You've confident on? It's the only thing I've understood the whole episode.
It's like showing a dog a TV show.
What is happening? I don't think Josh Brolin's a real priest. That's the only thing I'm locking in. I don't know what it means, but I don't think he's a real priest.
What do you mean?
I think he's faking it.
Yeah.
I think
now I can understand why you think this is like this is just one part of the case. What do you mean by that? He's giving sermons and works at a church.
But I don't think I think the real priest, this is a classic scenario. He killed the real priest maybe a decade ago and took over his identity for some nefarious purpose.
And then the reverend comes in and is like, you're fake priest.
Yeah, the reverend comes in and he's like, oh fuck, my ruse, for whatever reason it is come undone, and that's led to his murder. Whatever reason I just don't think he's a real priest. Yeah.
Now, falling into this my Glenn Close's murder because of vibes, that could work. Because she's all in. She's all in on this guy.
Yeah.
And then it's like, wait a second, maybe then she finds out that's fake priest. Wait a second, I'm like whole hog on this guy.
Yeah.
And he's just a liar.
He's just not even a priest the whole time.
And we're talking at the very top of the episode where it was like, oh, why do you kill a priest? Like, hypocrisy, right? And if she's like, the right hand woman, all in, believing this man can do no wrong, finds out this is a faker, stolen valor for priest.
Yeah. Time to kill.
Delusion. Like, completely other, like, what is the point? I've wasted my life following this man in all his, like, fire and brimstone. Stab him in the back.
Yeah.
Stab him in the back.
Stab him in the back. Backstab.
And she's like, could be like a little worm tongue.
Yeah.
Like, again, stabbing him in the back. Who's going to stab someone in the back but your right hand?
Exactly. That's like the main person to do it.
Yeah.
Well, those are good theories. I'm excited to watch the movie.
Yeah.
Let's jump to the emails. bsboyspod@gmail.com.
Yeah.
You can email us. Who do you think is going to be the murderer?
Leave some your theories in the comments on either the YouTube or on Spotify.
Yeah.
Or on, I guess, Apple Podcasts, 5-star review.
Yeah.
Your theory.
Yeah.
Now, it is worth noting that just like as we're recording this movie is kind of premiering at film festivals.
Yeah.
That hasn't happened for us yet.
Yeah,
but
we've
if
not
you
seen
know
it.
the answer,
Yeah, don't say it.
Don't
tell-
spoil it.
Don't spoil it.
This is baseless speculation, not a based reaction.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For God's
We're using
sakes.
our brains
Yes, dude.
and our eyes and the trailer that we're half
Exactly. We're crime solving, okay?
not crime knowing.
Yeah. This first email comes from Fallon. Hello, BS boys.
Hello.
I have a question for you.
Yep.
In the most recent Mission Impossible movie, President Angela Bassett has to nuke a U.S. city as a sign of peace. Still doesn't make sense to me. They conveniently never name the city, so what city are we nuking as a sacrifice? Thanks for the laughs, Fallon.
They nuke a city for peace?
They don't actually do it.
Now I'm sad.
Yeah.
Why are they nuking a city for peace? This is
I've
like
That's not what I would do.
Look,
yeah.
that's so Orwellian. That's wonderful. Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh God, I'm having to remember the Final Reckoning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Arguably the worst Mission Impossible
That's
movie.
what I've heard, dude. I've heard it's a stinker.
If you're going to nuke a town for peace,
Yeah.
it's either got to be a wretched, rotten town.
Yeah.
Or a town with like the population of nothing, right?
true,
Depending
true,
of like,
true.
who wants you to nuke a town?
Yeah. You gotta nuke some country town no one's in.
Yeah.
Gun to guy.
in Australia.
No, I love Gun the Guy.
No,
It's
I
got
would-
the
Isn't that
service
song?
station.
The uber Christian Hungry
The road
Jacks.
to Gun the Guy.
Dog in a tucker box.
Dog on the tucker box.
Yeah,
the
dude.
dog on the tucker box outhouse, which is a room just full of dog shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, man,
dude.
you can't nuke that.
I would never.
I would
nuke Gun
prefer to
Guy.
nuke Redacted, where we were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nuke us. That's
It's
my
just
answer.
City of Melbourne.
Yeah.
Is there any way you could like in the middle of America where the fallout won't be bad?
In America, I don't think so. Maybe somewhere in Alaska you could do.
Well, yeah. Was the question for are we nuking Australia or are you nuking America?
Just as what city?
what city? Oh,
Anywhere. No rules.
No rules.
No
The
rules.
moon. I
The
think
moon.
we
Probably
really
Moon City.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Moon City.
Probably nuke Moon
Those,
City.
yeah, the Moon City. Those Moonies have been given us.
Yeah.
You've got to give them a what for.
Oh, I'm
They
fucking sick of them,
lorded
dude. They think
over
they're
us
so
all
good.
this time, dude. Like,
The
oh,
world-
look at us, we're up high
I'm on the moon, and you Earth pieces of shit.
Yeah, guess what, Moonies?
Yeah.
Now you got no
We're
city.
nuking you and the moon. Come what may. No, I stick with Moon City. I think that's a
I
good
can't.
choice.
I still like. I've done research. I legitimately cannot remember this plot point being like, we're gonna have to nuke a city for peace.
Well, there's
Because
always
the
a good.
whole thing is like the entity. There's not like a because like in Watchmen or whatever.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
like, hey, we've got Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah.
So the whole like squid attack and whatever is to show that like, oh, we're united against the enemy, so it stops World
Yeah,
War
yeah,
III.
yeah.
The Cold
Yeah.
War doesn't get hot because of it.
Okay.
But in Mission Impossible, the entity is like, yeah, I'm just gonna destroy the world.
Uh-huh.
And like it's just like so like getting
Wait, what's the entity?
it's like an AI
Okay.
thing.
Well, I guess if you're trying to like get everyone to join forces, the rest of the world to try and help, is you have to then would probably bomb Washington, right?
Yeah, true.
You got to go a monument. So you got to go to the White House, or you got to go like I guess
The statue of
Rushmore,
Abraham Lincoln.
Statue of
Independence
Abraham,
Day.
Yeah.
or you got to go like Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
Like basically you got to nuke a monument.
Washington
to
Monument,
be like, see
Mount Rushmore.
Hey, America, like we couldn't have done this because that's our guy or
Yeah,
that's our
exactly.
like place or whatever. That's a big thing of meaning for us. So we have to bind together.
all gotta get
to
together,
fight
yeah,
this
yeah.
AI or whatever.
New strategy. Just launch missiles straight up and straight back down.
Oh.
Nuke your missile facility.
That's a good idea. Then you go,
Yeah.
they're destroying our missile facility.
Yeah.
And then you
If
go,
you nuke
we
nukes-
really did destroy our missile facility.
It's like if you nuke your
Was that
nukes,
stupid?
does that mean those nukes also go off?
I don't know how. No,
maybe.
I think a nuclear weapon has to have certain stuff happen.
So if I found a nuke and I just started shooting it,
Or like
Pretty
kicking it
sure.
with my foot.
yeah.
Sure, but then maybe I'm misremembering, and maybe they're so volatile that like shaking one would set it off.
Yeah. I don't know.
They thought that one nuke might set fire to the entire atmosphere. That's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
that's pretty
and we
sick.
dropped it anyway.
Yeah.
And by we, I mean they.
Yeah,
then we did a
Well, it wasn't the
secondary.
BS boys.
No.
no.
never.
Okay, next email. Hi, BS boys, and yet to be added guest. Interesting, Steve Head. Following your outpouring of
Avatar
love,
baby?
Yeah, Avatar baby. That's our
you
guest.
can be guest Avatar.
Following
baby.
your outpouring of love for our national hero Bagpuss, I was wondering if you know about Magic Roundabout or Bill and Ben the Flower Pot Man.
Yes.
I feel like these are things you should know about if you don't. As a kid, I'd stay up all night with friends and watch Magic Roundabout at 5 a.m. in the morning, very tired.
I was thinking about this in terms of our hatred for Bagpuss and how wretched it is. And then I remembered my beautiful wife. And how,
she is very beautiful.
She is very beautiful. However, she's also like, like the gumnut babies that we have. She's like, those are wretched, horrible things.
Snugglepot and Cuddle Pie.
I know. I'm like, oh, yeah.
The Banksia men, maybe. But
Yeah, exactly. Banksmen, they're terrifying.
They're scary.
And again, Snugglepuss, Cuddle Pie, adorable little things.
Yeah.
Love it. She
hates
misheard
them?
me when I first told them about that, and she was like, no, you're a big puss. And I'm like, what?
I did not call,
So I didn't say, what?
I did not call my
Anyway.
wife a puss.
I did not call her a big puss. But hey, here we are.
What about another British?
So I'm wondering if it's like, it's just-
cultural
it's just
sort of.
It's just like, if you don't know, you didn't grow up with,
What do we think about
Cuddle Pie and Snugglepuss? You're like, oh, those are wretched little horrible things.
Yeah.
Because I look at them like adorable little
they're
gumnut
cute.
babies.
What do we
But,
think
Maybe
about-
you wouldn't be like discussing horrible,
Yeah, I
disgusting little
guess.
things. I don't know. Let us know, British listeners.
Yeah.
And American.
Yeah.
What do we think about the fact that the Magic Roundabout is actually a stolen TV show?
Oh, in what way?
What do you mean?
It was they just took the animation from a French show and just redubbed it.
Well, I guess that's kind of Power Rangers too.
I was like, I guess that's just the British.
Yeah. Hey, look up Wurzel Gummidge.
No.
Okay. Look up Blonde Blinks Hunk. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. How do I spell
WORZELGUMMIDGE
you
or AGE?
the Scarecrow?
Yeah, dude.
What about him?
He's just also wretched.
Okay.
He's another British wretched cultural export.
Is it just like because of like I guess technical limitations and like what we're slapping together on a budget of like $10?
Yeah.
It's always going to look cheap and gross and disgusting, and because we're using like old, broadcast, everything kind of looks very grainy and looks like it's not like high def or whatever.
Yeah.
If there's just like a level of unsettledness of any children's.
Yeah, I
Because like what's
so.
that?
No.
Is it the Australian one? Is it, or it's like where it's just a doll, kind of like Avatar baby.
Yeah.
but blank face.
Is not more than words. Fuck, I know what you
Yeah.
mean. And the doll, they tried to make it. They were like, it's genderless and it's of no nationality, but they accidentally made effectively
The human being
from Green Day
Community.
from Green Day
from Green Day's Community.
Yeah.
But like as a baby.
Yeah.
And it's horrible.
What the fuck's that show
It's
called?
awful.
After.
Oh, hey, again, because there is so many.
It also had a
things-
really scary skeleton character on it. Yeah.
There's like so many childhood things that I'm like, I hated that. And you get like it's like the trapdoor.
Trapdoor, yeah.
Even like is it like Count Duckula?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
wretched,
dude.
Wretched.
There are episodes of Thomas the Tank Engine that stressed
Oh
me out
God,
as a
they
kid.
block someone
Yeah,
up.
Toby's fucking trapped in a fucking rickety bridge, dude. That shit's scary.
I think it's just like a staple of like that era of like we got to make things unsettling. Except for Pengu, that guy rocks.
Yeah, Pengu.
Plasmo, he's awesome.
Plasmo's fucking sick, dude.
What's the caveman animated claymation?
Is it
Grog?
Grog or Gogs or something?
Gogs.
I think it's Gogs.
G-O-O? Like G-O-O-G?
Yeah, G-O-G-S.
Yeah.
Gogs?
Yeah, I remember that one too. That was all right.
That was good. It had a lot of snot-based
Gogs,
comedy.
yeah.
Yeah, Gog.
Yeah, so the difference is
Yeah.
these have they're not scary, but they're unpleasant. But they're like Ren and Stimpy unpleasant, where it's like, this is meant to be a bit gross.
Yeah.
Bagpuss is depressing. It reminds me of, and I know we've been into this a lot, The Blitz.
Yeah,
It just reminds, they're too British. It reminds me of looking at wet concrete and being like, oh, this is England.
Yeah, wet concrete, the color brown, and
And
gray skies.
A coffee where the milk tastes like shit, but it's only milk for some reason.
I think it also
Why'd they
gives...
fuck it up so bad?
I don't know.
Why?
Dude.
Italy's right there.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. I think Bagpuss to me has the energy of like you're like a child having a dream, but the dream's like one of those dreams that's extremely similar to reality, but like something is slightly off.
Also, Bagpuss is one of those kids' TV shows where And like it happens now where you engage with media where you're like, this is boring, but because as a kid you're like, TV shouldn't be boring.
Yeah.
Why am I feeling this way? And then it's like kind of unsettling.
Yeah.
Plasma never made me bored.
Yeah, like
neither did Gogs.
Yeah. Whereas,
Fuck yeah,
Bagpuss, it just feels like there's something.
Liftoff's the show with the scary baby.
I hate that one. Hate it.
It is.
Also,
What do we think about
bookworm.
Trapdoor?
Remember the bookworm?
Yeah.
Hated that thing.
What about
as well.
that show? I think it was called More Than Words, where it was like a learning show, and it was about this little girl that had a wretched toad alien. Look at the baby from fucking.
Why would you show me that?
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's pretty wretched.
It was like Ghost Rider.
Ghost
Rider.
Yeah, where it was like, again, being a fan of comic books when I was
Johnny
younger,
Blaze or whatever.
thinking me being like, sweet, we can get like a skull on fire on a motorbike, but it was just like a bunch of kids, and it was like an orb
Yeah.
that was just floating around and would read books, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, like I think I didn't like that because I felt like I was
you were getting ripped off.
Yeah. You know, I felt like, what is this?
Yeah. I think there's also just something about like returning to kids shows. Kind of, they come with this like rotten nostalgia when you do it as an adult, where it like makes you remember being a sort of fragile kid in a weird way.
I think that you're being too general with Bagpuss. I think the Bagpuss just sucks.
No, Bagpuss is his own unique situation.
It's like,
No, there's a level of like it all sucks, and then Bagpuss is even further.
Yes.
because Bagpuss does that thing of like, oh, it's like a grandma that collects porcelain dolls.
Yeah.
That's the vibe.
Yeah,
And it's
bad.
like, oh wow, it's so pretty and
Yeah.
pristine. No,
No.
it's horrible and
No, grandma's got a
probably
problem.
racist.
Yeah. Bagpuss makes me feel like I'm dying. Anyway.
Yeah.
Fuck
Bagpuss.
Yeah, fuck Bagpuss, dude.
Steve and shut up.
Stephen Head.
Awesome name.
Yeah. They then go on to say,
Orson
P.S.
Welles.
Avatar is a money laundering scheme. Wrong. P.P.S. Screw Google AI for giving me the wrong email address. Don't know what that's about. And then finally, this is from Mitch. Hey boys, been listening to the various SANSPANTS shows for a few years now, and I had a question, but I also wanted to say how much I enjoyed this show for helping me consume media with a more critical eye, as well as D&D is for Nerds for introducing me.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Anytime. Introducing me to the best hobby I've ever had, and plumbing the Death Star for making everyone around me seem so much cleverer than I. My question to you gents is, and I hope this isn't too personal a question, but do you guys cry at sad, emotionally impactful movies? And if so, what was the last movie that got you? If not, which movie has come the closest? Then they go on to say, Do Go On likes it when people who ask them questions answer those questions themselves. So I will say proudly that I am very much in touch with my emotions and definitely cry during movies all the time. The last one that got me was Stepmom, starring Julia Roberts and Susan Sarandon. I watched it with my wife, and as someone who recently became a parent, that movie is rude in just how hard it made me and my wife sob. Regards, Mitch. Last movie that made me cry. God damn, dude.
All right,
What have I fucking watched?
Endgame?
Yeah.
When Spider-Man became a gas.
No,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Infinity War. Endgame, you cried because the gang was back together.
Yeah.
I know you cried at Tony Stark's funeral where the actors thought it was a wedding.
Yeah.
To prevent
I
spoilers.
cried because I was sad for the actors.
Yeah.
Why would
They
you
got-
trick them
they got
like that?
tricked.
They got tricked.
I'm not really a crier in movies.
Yeah.
They can, they've definitely got me close. I can't remember the last time I like full on, like as in like had a tear roll down my cheek. I feel like there was like, I mean, like movies like Blue Valentine,
yeah.
like they just are just like, hey, you, the audience, you care about these characters. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm more likely to get like that real like feeling in your stomach of like, oh god, like a gut punch feeling and cry.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Blue Valentine's real sad though.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can fall in love and it can be special, and then without warning, that can just change for no reason.
No
you can
reason.
wake up one day and be like, I no longer love my wife.
Yeah,
Nothing changed.
That's pretty.
Nothing
that's,
changed.
That'll get you. That'll get you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
And
sad film.
psychologist told me that once too. So he was like, hey, you can't control shit. You can wake up and not want to see someone ever again.
Yeah, it's
I
true,
was like,
dude.
that's awesome, dude. Shout out. So I'm actually giving you
Shout out
listeners.
to the psych there.
Yeah. I mean, he's like, why stress about anything?
Yeah,
Exactly. We're all just rocks rolling down a hill. I
exactly,
get it.
baby.
Yeah. So that's free therapy for all our listeners too. So now
Nice.
you got to sign up to Basic Speculation Plus.
Exactly,
I'm
mate.
cheaper than a
Yeah,
therapist.
if
We
the
are
ad-free
cheaper than
episodes and a
the very
infrequent
occasional-
episode of Basic Speculation
Where,
Plus
where
wasn't going to get you.
He tells us about when he finally watches, like, Shang-Chi, and he tells us his thoughts about it. It's really sweet. He's really sweet when he does that.
Yeah,
My psych is listening.
he
First
shouldn't
of
be
all,
doing that.
You should not be doing that. Second of all, you also need to subscribe.
Yeah, exactly.
Subsidize me by giving your advice.
He's lost the sauce.
I might need to give you a call soon. Actually. So thanks.
He's
Mate,
really
email
gotten
me.
lost in
I had a
that
tear
sauce.
during the Phoenician Scheme, which is weird.
Yeah.
The most recent Wes Anderson movie, which is not a particularly sad film.
No, but
But there were a couple of moments that kind of got me. So
That's fair.
yeah, wasn't
Like, again,
much
it's
of a
just
cry, but it was.
Royal Tenenbaums. Not that that was a recent thing, but I forget how big the ending of that movie is.
I mean, Wes movies will just probably get me most
Like,
of the time.
Well, because they're cold and they're
They're
like,
cold, and then he does the classic Wes thing where he hits you with like
Well,
the most
A bunch
fucked
of
up.
emotion.
or people like, yeah. It's cold. It's like, were you paying attention?
Yeah.
No.
Or it'll be like,
Like,
the
the
character's
Phoenician
like
Scheme
cold
is-
and stoic, cold and stoic, cold and stoic, and then they reveal like, oh, I'm broken inside, and you
Yeah.
go, oh yeah, damn, dude.
Same.
Alive.
I should my psych.
Yeah. I guess, more recently was, I guess, there was a couple scenes in Fantastic Four that, like, hit very, very close to home.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like, at the start, we're talking about, like, pregnancy loss or
Yeah,
not
yeah.
working, that kind of stuff. That was like, oh, yeah, no, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
But I feel, that was more on me, I guess, in the movie. But the one that got me was The Wild Robot.
Oh yeah, I
Like,
can
'cause,
imagine.
Like, I think we watched it just before Johnny Baby was born, kind of thing. So the wife's very kind of pregnant at the time. And so again, it's all about like
Family
having a kid.
Yeah.
Or then watching the kid, like basically trying to raise this kid, and like again, it just that one got me. Good.
Yeah. I think it's got to be the right movie, but it can happen to anybody. You know.
I'm trying to think of like the last time
I think like a movie that made me weep. Really, Big Fish always makes me cry.
Yeah.
You know.
Thank you for being honest. I will not make fun of that.
Thank you very much. You're very kind.
Why?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like,
Well, I think
really
that
like
always
movie.
gets me. It just narratively is anything where they're like, "Hey, we're encompassing a human being's life." Like that's just I don't know. That's just a thing that gets me where they go, "This was this man. This was everything about him, and now he's gone." And that's kind of the ending of Big Fish. So
Yeah.
they go, "Hey, man, he lived a life.
Like,
this was a human being."
Yeah, like I'm always a big sucker for like those even the big fishes of over the course of a movie, but like when they do the whole like your life, but it's in like very quick flashbacks or very quick like in succession. Again, like the I guess the more famous one is the opening scene of Up.
Oh yeah,
like
see that never got me, but
dude, that got me hard.
Yeah, I can
that was an
imagine,
instigator for one of my. That was an instigator for like me being like, yeah, I gotta get a divorce.
yeah, hot dog.
Because if my wife died, I would not care.
No, in a way.
yeah,
Carl's so sad. Not me. I'd be like, oh, thank
God, I'm
Christ.
free.
Yeah.
That's classic Daniel Sloss. Am I right, everyone? Up top, Jigsaw.
Saw movies.
Jigsaw.
That pup is killing people. He shouldn't be doing that, dude.
If you're not happy in a relationship, just like, hey, the reason you're in a relationship is like, well, you know what? I'm just really waiting for the other person to die.
Yeah, that's
probably
not good.
not a good thing.
Yeah.
Leave.
Yeah, get out of there.
And just a reminder, like my psych said, if you just wake up and you feel different, that's fine.
Yeah, that's okay.
You can leave.
Yeah, but anytime.
People can fall out of love like that, brother.
Yeah, dude.
Bro, we are really rocks rolling down a hill.
Yeah, bro.
So don't stress about anything.
There's no rules to
I mean,
this
try
life.
and be the best person you can be, but don't worry. If you're thinking about 50 different situations where things suck asshole, you're just processing 50 bad things where only in real life, only one of those could happen. So you're just giving yourself 50 times more bad.
Yeah,
when
brother.
really, if you just relax and one of those bad things happens, that's times one, not times 50.
Yeah, it's like, it's the whole thing of like, God give me the strength to, accept the things I cannot change and all of those kind of.
Yeah.
I should go to church. You're right, Joel.
Me
Zammit.
too.
I mean,
Dude.
that's
Zammit's right, dude.
Yeah, we
time
should
to
not-
convert.
Well,
God
again,
is for us.
God is good, dude.
God is
That-
good.
That's not church. That's Alcoholics Anonymous.
But that's a highly religious
yeah, but
organization.
unfortunately-
In
Yeah,
fact, that
there
is
is
a
it is
It's
again,
also a scam.
No, it's just really religious.
very religious.
I mean, it's a scam if you believe that.
That's all you need to do.
Well, no, it's a scam in that they go like one of the steps is it's
I know.
is accepting God.
Yeah.
So it's a scam from the church's perspective.
Yeah.
Well,
However, it is like if it stops.
Yeah, it
you
helps
drinking,
people.
that's
Yeah, great, dude. Whatever.
I remember talking to one person who was very much like basically was stuck on that step because it's like I refuse to believe there is a God, and that's where I am right now.
That's
so no,
funny,
thank you,
dude.
but I'm not drinking. So
That's very funny.
you take,
I think maybe they changed recently where you just have to say a higher power. Like I remember reading somewhere, something like that.
That still doesn't work for
Well,
me.
no. Yeah.
Like the highest power is me.
Yeah.
I've looked put up.
Yogdusha is God.
Yeah.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that I'm at the top.
You can accept the higher power of yourself, I guess.
Yeah. Self-belief.
I guess it's self-belief. I can quit alcohol because I am stronger than the booze.
But I bet there's a step that's like accept
That is
that is
yeah.
one of the steps, and then you just do it again.
I've already done this, but fine.
I'll do it again.
You know, a movie like it didn't make me cry, but the ending, and I feel like this is like a real mixed bag because depending on the type of life you've had or like the people you surrounded yourself in, you could see the ending of this and be like, "What the fuck just happened? Who cares?" Nora's got a big ending.
I haven't seen
and
that.
A sad ending.
Yeah, okay.
What's the spoilers for Nora?
Yeah.
What's the
So
big
basically, the plot of the movie is she meets like a rich Russian guy who's like, we're going to get married.
Okay.
And then they do get married. And she's just like, well, this crazy because she's an escort.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a dancer.
Yeah.
A sex worker.
Yep.
Yeah.
And she's like, whoa, I just got this crazy Cinderella dream come true. And then halfway through the film, his family come to town and he just ditches.
Yeah. Okay.
And then they're trying to find him. And she's like, he loves me. He loves me. He loves me. And then it turns out he's just immediately like, I don't give a shit. Like, I can't leave all this money behind for you. Are you fucked? And in that period of time, she's made friends with like one of the people that was helping trying to track down the Russian guy.
Yeah.
And they really bonded. And at the end, she immediately just tries to have sex with him. And he's like, whoa, what do you... Then he tries to kiss her, and then she just starts sobbing.
Yeah,
because she doesn't understand relationship stuff, and then that's the end.
Yeah, that's rough. Magnolia always makes me cry.
Do you hate the frogs?
Yeah,
you get really sad.
Right, you're killing the frogs.
There's some movies that just have like
good.
They just have like a really sad vibe.
Yeah,
Magnolia is one of them.
Magnolia. The scene that always gets me is when John C. Reilly he's going on the date with, I forget the actor's name, but she's just like had all this horrible stuff about her life revealed to her, and she's confronted her parents about it, and she's like the most insecure and like she just doesn't know how she can, but she's got this date with John C. Reilly, and John C. Reilly's just like an incompetent cop.
Where's his gun?
And he's like they're at the date, and they're like, before we have this date, before we start our relationship, let's just reveal everything terrible about ourselves to each other, every embarrassing dark little secret. Let's reveal them. And she's like, oh my God, let's do this. This is going to be intense, but let's do it. And then John C. Reilly in tears is like, I lost my gun at work, and she has so much. Yeah. And she just looks at him like, how can I ever... Dude, intense scene. God, what a good movie.
So good. Also,
yeah, man.
And when, they say like Tom Cruise with his dad dying, and you're like,
it's good, dude.
So good.
Entourage, the movie, Noel believes in Vinny Chase. They're like, his movie, Jekyll, is going to suck shit. He won't show any of his friends. His baby boys.
Yeah.
Beautiful baby.
How's he going to do it, dude?
Beautiful baby
Turtle.
boys.
He doesn't even show Turtle.
He doesn't show Turtle. He doesn't show E. He doesn't even show his brother, Johnny Drama. And everyone's like, you fucked this. You fucked your career. Johnny Drama's like, this was meant to be my comeback.
Yeah.
And you keep canceling the screen because you're not happy with it. And Ari's gonna fucking kill you.
Oh, dude.
But then at the end, it turns out the Jekyll was the best movie of all time, and Johnny Drama wins Best Supporting Actor
dude,
at the Golden
you're
Globes.
sobbing in the
It's
cinema.
so
I'm crying.
You're a
Thank
mess.
God for Johnny Drama. I
Thank
said.
God, man. It's so great that, like, because his Aquaman was apparently incredible.
Yeah.
Absolutely a beautiful.
It was the highest grossing movie
Yeah, it was
of
directed
all
by
time.
Jimmy Cameron.
Yeah, of course.
Jimmy
It's
don't
gonna happen,
miss.
dude.
Jimmy don't miss.
And to hear his like career after like what was it the mandolin or whatever, where it was that look. I really think there's times when studio interference is probably going to be for the best, and I reckon in that particular film they really needed a producer to really tighten the reins on the director. I forget the director's name, but like he was off the rails.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like there was like a 4-hour cut or something
Disgusting.
ridiculous,
Disgusting.
and like it really, really, really hurt like Vinny's career there.
Yeah.
So I'm so happy to hear.
Yeah.
Jekyll was good,
Jekyll
dude.
is like
Jekyll is good. It won
best
so many
supporting actor.
awards.
I'm so
Oh,
pleased
God.
for the whole Entourage crew.
Sad ending to a movie
Yeah.
that I reckon, honestly, a rewatch of this is probably the closest I got to crying recently. And this is so jock-coded, but it's fine. And if you've seen the movie, you get it. The ending of Moneyball.
Yeah.
Have either of you seen Moneyball?
No, I don't
Moneyball,
think so.
yeah.
Yeah.
That fucking scene where, okay, you remember. So there's two things right at the end of Moneyball. Spoilers. for
Remind me of
Moneyball.
Moneyball. Yeah. I've seen it. I liked it. I don't remember the ending.
Yeah.
So there's two things at the ending of Moneyball.
Yep.
One, his name's Bean, which is funny because it's Mr. Bean. What's his? I need to
Brad
find his
Pitt
first name.
or-
Yeah, so Brad Pitt, first of all, has a meeting with the New York team to leave the O's and use his method. And he's like, no, I'm gonna if the Moneyball method's gonna pay off, I want to win with my guys.
Yeah.
Fuck your money. And then they lose.
Yeah.
And then Jonah, like, he's just like, it was not worth it. I've thrown everything away. Fuck this.
Yeah.
And then Jonah Hill's like, hey, do you know about this baseball player and this play? And Brad Pitt's like, what? No. And he's like, come into the footage room. Let me show you something. And he's like, look at this guy. He weighs like 240 pounds or something. And he's really self-conscious about it because he's a professional athlete.
Yeah.
But he can't get his body right. And when he goes out to bat, he goes out all the time because he's so scared about running from home to first because you've got a sprint and he's just not fit enough.
He's not a sprinter, yeah.
And he's like, but then with this pitch, he hits it. He hits the ball and he's like, he runs to first. And then he's like, I'm going to do something I never do. Like I've never done and have always been like way too scared to try it. And he's going to run to second.
Yeah.
So off the same thing. So he turns, starts running, and then the worst thing happens. He slips.
Yeah.
And he falls.
Yeah.
And as his face is in the dirt, he just sees everyone laughing at him.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I have all of my worst nightmares. All of my worst nightmares have come true. I've fucked this up. Fuck my life. And then Jonah Hill's like, the reason they're laughing is not because he fell, but because he cleared the home run gate by like 50 meters. And he was so caught up in like trying to get to second base that he didn't even notice. And then he's like, you've changed baseball, Brad Pitt. And yet you're way too focused on like the little thing of like you didn't win enough games. And then you're like, damn, that's like a big story. And then the movie ends and is like, yeah, he stayed at the O's and he was never found success.
Fuck, dude.
And he never won that title. And the New York team that tried to buy him just stole his method and then won the championship like 4 years in a row.
God damn, dude. God damn.
I mean, like, history is full of like someone, invents something, has a way of doing something, and then suddenly, well, you make no money off it. Someone else steals the idea.
Yeah.
They make the billions. You get shit.
Honestly, if you come up with an idea, you're probably fucked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You come up with that idea. That's great.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, cool. I'm going to give you $50 for it.
Yeah.
I also call them the O's, but
I
they're
will
the
ruin
A's.
you. I will ruin you and take your idea anyway.
History is basically just a bunch of Edisons stealing
I was
inventions.
going to say, Edison is very famous for that. There's the person, I think who invented the light bulb, like the filament using the bamboo one that then Edison stole.
Yeah.
And he died not seeing much success, and I think he was a sandwich vendor. Like,
that's awesome. Maybe,
to be like, well, in theory, changed history. Changed the trajectory of mankind.
I got to sell sangers, dude.
Got no reward, and I'm selling sandwiches out of a car.
Van Gogh died poor and crazy, but he wasn't a good man, so maybe he deserved that. Yeah. Well, you can send us an email at
bsboyspod@gmail.com. Please send us an email. Maybe you'll also spark a discussion about movies that are sad.
And also, we're making an active effort to make sure Baseless Speculation is good. So please give us 5 stars if you agree with it.
Yeah, exactly.
The show, as of last week, no good. This week onwards,
now it's
really good.
You could call this Baseless Speculation 2 if you wanted to. The sequel, dude. Baseless Speculation, The Reckoning.
People
are like, man, shut up about Backboss and Avatar. We're like, no.
We would not do that.
No.
Yeah.
We'll just be a bit more concise.
Exactly.
If you got any feedback, let us know. Don't let us know in the reviews unless you're giving us 5 stars,
Yeah, exactly.
but you can email us.
Yeah,
if you're like, damn, this is a 3-star show, but it could be a 5, don't write that.
Don't write that. Just give us 5 stars and then write that.
Yeah.
Okay? Because if you give us 5 stars, then we'll make it a 5-star show. This is a 2-way street.
Yeah, but we are fixing this as Baseless Speculation 2, but we are, for simplicity's sake, just calling it Baseless Speculation.
Yeah, exactly.
We've fixed it.
You can also sign up to Baseless Speculation Plus, where I've said I'm going to watch Shang-Chi, but I've watched such movies as Labyrinth
and Freakier Friday.
or Alien 4.
Yeah.
So, hey, if you want to listen to those.
And you also get ad-free episodes.
Exactly, which is pretty fucking good.
Yeah, and next time, like when we sit down.
Next time I'll watch Avatar.
You're gonna
Avatar.
I mean, whatever the movie is.
You're gonna watch.
I watched Shang-Chi. Don't worry about the fact that the most recent movie I watched was Disney's Dinosaur. Don't worry about that, okay?
I feel like maybe you haven't watched Shang-Chi yet.
Wrong.
Okay.
I will watch it.
That's awesome. And on that note, I've been Joel.
I've been Jackson.
I've also been Joel.
This has been another episode of Baseless Speculation 2, and we've been the two BS boys. I think
3 of us.
The BS2 boys?
The BS2 boys. I think for simplicity's sake, this has been another episode of Baseless Speculation, and we've been the BS boys.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. Whatever.